All right, super excited for tonight. The skies have just cleared. I get to play with a helicopter. We've got the Sigma 14mm f1.8. I've also got the Sigma 20mm f1.4 art lenses using the MC11 adapter to put the Canon glass on the Sony body. I'm going to put it all through its paces. This is going to be the best vlog ever.
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
No, I didn't know that.
Cool. Guys, I want you to meet the team behind tonight's shoot. This is Alice and Christina. And Christina, you were the PR manager?
Yeah, I'm the PR manager at Wales Air Ambulance.
So for those guys who don't know, who are Wales Air Ambulance? What do you guys do? How do you do it?
Well, we're an all-Wales charity and we have 4 helicopters that provide vital air cover for anyone that's in need, anyone with a life-saving illness or injury.
Cool. And if these lovely guys want to donate to help the cause?
The best thing to do is visit our website. It's just walesairambulance.com.
And Alice is the genius behind tonight's plan. And as fun as it's going to be tonight, we're doing this for a serious reason, right?
Yeah, so the Wales Air Ambulance's helicopters are fully night capable. So hopefully tonight's shoot will help raise awareness for that.
Awesome. Excited?
Really excited.
Do it. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to grab some quick shots whilst it's still twilight. We're going to try and get some portrait shots of Grant, the pilot, whilst we've still got a bit of ambient light. Then when it gets dark, the Milky Way is going to come out just up here. And that's where the magic's going to start happening. So for the portrait shots, I used a single off-camera flash with a CTO warming jar so I could get nice warm skin tones and use a cool white balance like tungsten. So we just finished doing the crew portraits. We're now setting up a fake rescue scene. So for these shots I used a Gary Fong light sphere, and you can find out more about this technique in my other video about Milky Way selfies. It's pretty easy and it's a nice cool effect. We finally reached pure darkness, so it was time to photograph the Milky Way. There's a little bit of light pollution there, but you can't really complain when you're photographing a helicopter. we had a little bit of time left, so we had a bit of fun with some light painting. We used some cheap finger LEDs from Amazon, and yeah, we just had a little play around.
What is that?
Before I knew it, we had to fly back because Grant the pilot had to clock off from a 12-hour shift, ready for the next 12-hour shift the following day. I mean, these guys are nothing short of real-life superheroes. It was an honour and a pleasure to spend some time with them. And on the flight back, I focused mainly on stills rather than videography, and I'll talk about the challenges of that afterwards. But first, here's some of the images from that incredible flight. Now, I just want to talk about the really tough shooting conditions and the Sigma equipment that Sigma were really kind to loan me for the shoot. It was the middle of the night. The only light we had was the light from inside the helicopter, the LEDs, and also from the light pollution. There was no moonlight, there was no sunlight, no twilight. And the helicopter is basically a giant vibrating chunk of metal suspended in the sky. So I was using the Sony a7S II. This was allowing me to use really high ISO values and get some pretty noise-free images. I was also using the Sigma 20mm f1.4. The super wide aperture of f1.4 sucks in a lot of light. You get more light onto the sensor during the exposure, and you get a brighter, cleaner exposure. And I was using the Sigma MC11 adapter to put the Canon mount Sigma lens on a Sony body. And the autofocus worked really well. I was using autofocus the whole time, and even though I was shooting through glass, there was no open windows on the helicopter, it picked up the focus really well, really quickly, and it just didn't frustrate me at any point. It was focusing on what I wanted it to focus on, and it did a really good job. And you can see I was pushing the equipment to its limits, the settings on some of these shots. You can see ISO 16,000. And I started on f2.5, 1/25 of a second, and I continued to shoot on 1/25 of a second, but I started to feel like in order to get sharper images I needed to use a faster shutter speed. So I opened the aperture a little bit to 1.7, allowing me to use a quicker shutter speed, 1/40 seconds, and we were getting much sharper images. You can see when it loads, the focus really picked up exactly what I wanted, and at f1.7 you've got such a thin depth of field that you can't afford to miss focus. So I was really impressed with the performance of the Sigma lens and the MC11 adapter. And here are some more images from 1/40 of a second, and again the focus is just bang on. Nice clean images, so impressive. I even opened the aperture a little bit more to f1.6 and started shooting at 1/60th of a second, and again it picked up focus really well. When it loads, you'll see nice and sharp, everything's in focus. So yeah, thumbs up for the Sigma equipment. It just worked. It was really good. It did exactly what I wanted it to, and I'm really impressed with the results. That flight at night was just insane. Thank you guys for watching another vlog. I know it took me a long time to get this vlog out, but I'm hoping to put a lot more videos out in 2018. I'm really going to put some focus onto YouTube. The next vlog is going to be a chilly one because I camped up on the mountains during the coldest night in Wales for 7 years, and hopefully I'll get that out soon. So make sure to hit subscribe, like this video if you enjoyed it, and if I've inspired you to go out and enjoy the night sky, I wish you good luck and clear skies. Take it easy.
Oh, almost fell over there. Shh, don't tell anyone.